this is an introduction to what my channel is going to be all about. So it is going to be Christian based, and I would just like to let you know that three of my biggest passions are recovery, mental health, and anti bullying. So that's a little bit of what you can expect to see on my channel. However, I am open to suggestions, so any topic that you might feel free to speak about or want me to speak about, just please leave it in the comments and let me know. So let's get this started off. The reason why I chose these three topics is because, well, for one, I'm a recovering drug addict. For two, I have some mental health issues myself. And then for three, I was bullied throughout almost my whole entire school time, from the time of primary school all the way up to high school. My biggest focus is to just lead people to God, hopefully, and try and break the stigma around all of these issues. We need to understand things a lot better from a perspective of someone that has gone through them. And being a healthcare worker myself, I do see a lot of the stigma around, especially drug addiction. And mental health isn't even taken as seriously as it should be. People seem to think that it's a choice rather than it's a healthcare concern. So hopefully, by putting these videos out here and talking a little bit about it, will change people's point of views. So, like I said, this is an introduction, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time speaking about them to have content for my other videos. However, I am open to suggestions. You can leave a comment, let me know if there's something in particular that you would like for me to mention, or even around these topics that you would like for me to speak about. Please, please, please share with me. I would greatly appreciate it. So on the note of recovery, that's one of my biggest passions ever because God put that in my life for a purpose, and I understand how He drug me out of that place that I was in. It was really hard for me to overcome it. So don't expect that it's going to happen overnight if you are in the recovering stage of your addiction, because I'm going to tell you, I relapsed several times and it got worse each time. But there is a big, huge bright light on the other side of it that you will find, especially if you find a faith that you can put yourself into and trust in. So, even though my channel is going to be Christian based, I'm not going to push anybody in that direction whatsoever. It is up to you completely. I don't want to be considered one of them Bible thumper people because that's not me at all. I respect everybody's wishes on what they want to believe in and how they want to go forth in their journey of recovering. So, but I mean, wouldn't be Christian based if I didn't at least bring up God and just explain to you what all He's done in my life. But that's going to be for a later time. One thing that I do want to share with you guys is I am a writer. So, not in every single video am I going to give you a poem because, well, it does take a little while to write sometimes. Writer's block is a true thing. But in this video, I am going to share something that is close to my heart because I almost lost my faith at one point. And, well, I guess I should be honest, in several points I've almost lost my faith. And for some odd reason, God always, he's always there. No matter how hard we fall, He is always there to pick us back up. And I feel like with this particular poem that He was sitting right beside of me, whispering these words into my ear, telling me what to write. So this means a lot to me personally. So here it goes. I don't have a title for it. So if anybody actually wants to give me an idea of a title for this poem, I would absolutely love that. Um, so here we go. Trying to release the pain from the sickness within my brain. Why is everyone so blind against the tortured, addicted mind? A slave to my addiction I have become. The darkness surrounding me is cumbersome. Wondering if this day will be my last, consumed in thoughts of my past. With the devil on my heel, God has called me to kneel. Why forgive someone like me? Because that's how God intended it to be. Only God can save us from our wreckage, for life in heaven's eternal passage. The darkness fighting my light, but God's grace shines too bright. When my addiction tries calling, I catch a glimpse of myself falling into the empty hole of despair, and that is more than I can bear. God then makes my burdens his, giving me complete bliss. With the devil on my heel, God has called me to kneel. Why forgive someone like me? Because that's how God intended it to be. Only God can save us from our wreckage, for life in heaven's eternal passage. Through the darkness, God always had a plan to save the soul of man. There's no problem too strong for God to repair. Have faith and trust in Him to care. Turn away from your shame and pick up your salvation. It's yours to claim. So that's how I'm going to end this video, and hopefully that was on a good note. If you did like this, please like, share, subscribe, and I thank you.